Hello everybody. Today I thought I'd take you on a journey into the making of Master Peanuts Theater. This is the table where Robert T.C., also known as Bob the Contractor, that's how he gets that, always sits for every episode. He's not here right now. As you can see, I still haven't taken my Christmas stuff down. That's probably on tap for later today. And this is where we start. Peanuts, the coloring book. Now I have the Happy Holidays version. Come springtime, or actually probably beginning of March, I'll have to find another coloring book that's more spring or summer oriented. And what I do is look through and find, like here's last week's. I just look through and find a picture that I like that has can have a really short story to it, like last week's. And then before I even start coloring, let's say this was the one I was going to do, which isn't for this week. I've already started the one I'm going to do this week, and I'm going to take you to that in a moment. For this, I would the largest difficulty is making sure I can do the voices. Coming up with these stories is pretty easy because my mind's a little warped, so I don't have a problem thinking of stupid or weird stuff for these people to say. The only question is doing the voices. I can do Charlie Brown and Linus is good enough. You know, I'm no expert. I'm no voice expert, but I can do it good enough that you understand who's talking and that it's funny. Same with Woodstock's easy. I just speed it up. Peppermint Patty, she's always got a raspy voice. Marcy's pretty easy. Lucy and Snoopy are two that I haven't tackled yet. I've been working on voices for them, and it's hard. And I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm sure I'll get it, but just haven't figured it. I figured out a voice for them. I just don't like it. So I'm still working on that. And these are all the possible stories. And let me see if I can find the one that I'm going to do this week. Okay, here's the one I'm going to do this week. It's just Charlie Brown on Christmas morning. So, what appears to be Christmas morning. And yeah, after this, I've already figured out his voice. It's not too hard to do. And especially since he's the only character here, it's pretty easy for you to tell who's talking. And that's it. Then I go to my Crayola crayons. Box of 64. Now these are the old school ones. It's even got the crayon sharpener in the back. I bought these probably 15 years ago. As you can see, I haven't used them that much. Most of them are in really good shape. But actually, after I bought this coloring book, the reason I bought this coloring book, funny enough, or funnily, what's the proper word for that? Whatever it is. Yeah, I don't care. It was just an accident. I wasn't even planning on doing Master Peanuts Theater. It was about I think it was December 23rd. I went to the grocery store and I bought a bunch of stuff for Christmas and just to get it over for New Year's too. All kinds of party stuff and things of that nature. And this book, I guess someone in front of me, I didn't see it, didn't have enough money or realized they didn't want it. Whatever the case, it was just sitting at the end, and I asked the lady, I thought it was kind of cool, and I haven't colored in a while. And I thought, you know what, let's give me something to do. And I brought it home, and a couple days later, I think it was on the 26th, I colored a picture. And, I was just goofing around, just making voices up and doing, dumb shit that they would say all throughout the book. And it just hit me. I was like, you know what, that would be an interesting YouTube thing, and it would be short. And I probably wouldn't have thought of this if Lessons in Contracting wasn't doing so bad. Because I was like, because there's no way I can do that program for under 4 minutes. I've tried. It's just, it's got to have too much stuff going on, and it doesn't have enough. I like it, but apparently a lot of people don't, because it's just not getting any views. But with this, I thought, this is something I can do in under a minute and a half, at least under 2 minutes, and make it quick and funny. And after I filmed here, I filmed the beginning and ending part. That's just a template. So now this is really easy to do. I haven't pumped out more of them because I didn't want to saturate my site with it, and because I got a million ideas. I got ideas for pretty much, you know, every one of these pictures in here, but I wanted to make sure people saw them, because I don't like putting up too many videos, because a lot of times people go up to your, they view your channel if they see a video you like, and they'll click on the last one that's there, or one of them that's on your front page. And at least that's what I do. I assume that a lot of people behave the same way as me when they're looking for stuff online. And at least for people they're not familiar with. And so I didn't want to put too many of these out, because when I did put one out, I wanted to give somebody a week, even more, a week and a half, to be able to view it, you know, before the next one came out, even though they're short. But that's pretty much it. That's the making of Master Peanuts Theater, and I will probably have a new one out. I don't know if I'm going to put the new one out before I put this out or after, but I thought, you know, for those of you that like it, I know my friends at Zanzibar 19, Chris Smith and Ryan Neese, love it, and that's how it works. And I will see you all from behind the camera very soon. Oh, and there's one thing I forgot to mention. Some of you might be wondering, I've got a couple personal emails that asked, you know, and from friends when I chat with them, you know, like, why don't you ever put yourself in your videos? And if you've noticed, there's never been a human being. I've put pictures of them in my video, but I've never put a human being in my videos, any of them, and I don't intend to, because the whole point why I started doing this, I was watching a lot of videos and saw a lot of the same thing. Not to say it's not good, people sitting in front of the camera talking or whatever, or, you know, but I wanted to do something completely different, and I wanted to try to do something. My whole goal with this was to try to make something funny without a human being in it. You know, that's why there's Bob, that's why I had Boy, that little doll, and you've got the Christmas Moose and the people in Christmas Town for those episodes of Lessons of Contracting and Master Peanuts Theater. So, if any of you are that curious what I look like, you can go to myspace.com/lessons of contracting, and it's all on there. So thanks again for watching. See ya.